Zero Waste Scotland is about to change the way we look at waste. For many years, people measured the problem of waste only by weight. The bigger the tonnage, the bigger the problem, right? Wrong. We live in a climate crisis, and policymakers are facing mounting pressure to introduce measures that can radically cut greenhouse gas emissions and contribute to our fight against climate change. When it comes to climate change, it's important to measure the whole life carbon impacts of waste. Take textile waste, for example. Textile waste made up just 4% in weight of Scotland's household waste, but a whopping 32% of the whole life cycle carbon impacts. So while it might not weigh as much, it contributes far more to carbon emissions. But if we focus solely on the carbon impacts of waste, it might lead to policies that shift the problem from climate change to other areas, such as biodiversity loss and resource depletion, which could inadvertently increase the overall burden on our planet. That's why we need to change the way we look at waste. And that's why we're introducing the Scottish Waste Environmental Footprint Tool, which we call SWEFT. What is SWEFT? SWEFT is a world-leading initiative that allows us to evaluate the whole life cycle impacts of waste in Scotland across 16 areas of environmental damage, including climate change, air quality, material use, land use, and water scarcity. It's designed to give us a real understanding of the environmental impacts of waste. How does SWEFT work? SWEFT is a life cycle assessment tool built specifically to help the resource and waste management sector adopt circular economy practices. It uses a modular product development approach using internationally recognised datasets. Why SWEFT is so important? One of Zero Waste Scotland's ultimate goals is to promote responsible consumption. That's where we can have the greatest impact in tackling climate change and reducing our demand for raw materials and energy in a world with finite resources. SWEFT will be essential to measure our success and focus on designing policy interventions with the greatest environmental benefits. SWEFT will help us make better informed decisions and give us a much fuller picture about our waste life cycles and their impact on ecosystems. It will change the way we think about waste for the better and help Scotland's transition to a circular economy.